All right, so now we're in Unreal Engine. So if you don't have Unreal Engine, then go download it from the UE Marketplace, the Epic Launcher, and bring up UE 4.27. Okay, so I have my little default world. I can walk my character in, and this is what your third-person project will look like, because you'll be able to basically attach your characters to the rig mannequin as you go, right? So let's go. This is basically the world. Now, there's multiple ways to kind of do worlds. So you can either keep a static square base mesh and create a block style world like you have essentially created in Blender if you followed the chunk it out method. And so for this, then you just are going to drag and drop your FBX assets that you created into the Metaverse asset folder that you make on your computer by clicking right click and going new folder. Now that your assets are in, you're going to whip up your world. So I got my doodle shroom. So let's start with, in this case, we have our little, we have our tower. So let's add that and let's make it 3 by 3 by 3. We'll have it kind of hold the back of our little block. Alright, so I'm gonna bring the chunk doodle shroom in here. Modes. I'm gonna maybe turn down my brush size. Not that it really matters, but we'll get the doodle shroom to pop up a bit. Alright. Play. All right, and so I am seeing that my doodle shrooms are a little bit low into my ground. So if that happens, I can just select and drag up. And also while I have them selected, you can also scale them. So say you wanted like a little bit bigger of mushrooms to occupy your world, like so, then that's absolutely no problem. There's also no texture applied to this for now, so for some reason, whoops. So what I'll do to fix that mistake, do that, go I, go save, and then we'll click play. So the doodle shroom has kind of popped up. These artifacts basically will become playable or interactable. But first, I got to, whoa, that's kind of glitching out. I'm gonna bring that over from Dreamland, probably at some point tonight, because I'd also like to do the spawning. So that's a little side note, but you know me, I'm great for side notes. So, yeah, I mean, you have a world built. There's no way around that. You've pretty much put structure and foliage on top of an island where a character, even if it's the base mannequin, is walking around. Now, like, if you want to do even something really, like, easy, like put an item in, like, you can do that. And these will all be little kind of chunks that you can watch along the way. But basically, like, congratulations, because you actually just created your first world. And don't worry about if it looks simple or not. It's not about complexity. It's about creativity and just expressing what you have inside of you. And just let the energy inside of you find its way out. And so I think Digit would probably agree with me over here, but basically just get after it and start building, because the only limit is your own imagination. And until next time, I'm Spencer Lyons, head of Slack Ho, base agent. I'll see you next time.